2020, the horror film of the year, director Corona. The year of online classes. Me trying to act frozen in class. The year of disconnecting from calls. The year where face masks were the new fashion trend. The year where we beat our frontline workers the most. The year where we all became chefs. Empty buildings and fields. It's been a tough year, but we've seen heroes and frontline workers. We found ways to make it work. We followed the rules and found ways to keep ourselves positive and we kept smiling. So let's reflect. Every year there is something we can learn, whether that be about ourselves or a lesson in life. And this year, I learnt many things. However, I also realised many things. This was a year of realisation. This year, I realised many things that were always there. Things that I knew the significance of, but never cherished. And the biggest thing I realised this year was, the greatest illusion in life is that life should be perfect. Or should I say I accepted that life is not perfect? Because deep down I always knew this, but I never wanted to accept the truth of it. Because I tried to be a people's pleaser, and 2020 has made me realise this huge mistake. So for those of you confused, let me give you a little bit of a backstory of how this mentality of mine built up. Back in my primary days, I was doing the very rare thing in life, and that was living. And as Oscar Wilde said, to live is a very rare thing. Most people exist, that's all. When I was little, I was living. I was curious, couldn't wait to see what life had in store. I was being me and doing silly, idiotic things that now I look back on and cherish those moments. And over the years, I started growing into a young girl who was curious to see what life had in store. I was present and aware of the little things in life. And I would go to bed every night with this divine love and appreciation for who I am, where I'm with, and who I'm with. But as I grew and I knew about the world and academic pressures increased, and responsibilities increased, moreover, I became a bigger critic to myself. I lost that feeling of divine appreciation. I experienced a huge rise in this in secondary. I started off the year strong, and my aim was to be the best version of myself. However, that quickly changed into be the best person they want me to be. I wanted to be the best at everything, excel in every single test. I wanted to be perfect, not human. I lost myself. And I lost the purpose of why I was waking up, not to change the world, but to change what others think of me. The purpose of why I was waking up was to please those around me. And when this becomes our purpose of living, we lose or experience the beauty in the little things. I had to find myself, and I only found myself by losing myself. And you'll find that when you lose yourself, after losing yourself, you come back with a foot in the real world as a wiser and more loving human being. I achieved this by enjoying the little things in life, whether that be appreciating the chirping of birds, or the feeling of winter air, or the rain dripping down you, the laughter with your friends. I met new people in secondary, which was a very good experience for me, and this transition changed a huge part of my life. During 2020, I was also able to cherish the hidden treasure in life that we take granted until it gets taken away from us. COVID-19 has taken many experiences with our families, but it has also made me realize how distance can't define how much you can love someone. I started appreciating the little things in life, like when you pour milk on top of cereal and the cereal starts crackling, or having a conversation with a friend and that wholesome feeling you get. I feel so old to be reminiscing about my life. So as we come to the end of Aska's lecture of life, 2020 has pulled us all back. But let's remember, an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So when life is dragging you with difficulty, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. I hope that this is something you may have been able to implement, and even if you can't relate to my problem, I hope that as the new year comes, we can take the things we have learnt, the things we've realised we need to change, that we can implement them into our lives and 2021 to make ourselves happier, more loving human beings. Lots of love coming from my corner of the internet. Peace out.